A lot of new information came out of today's press conference with Stockton police. We learned the investigation is much bigger than previously thought, and for the first time, we're seeing a person of interest on video.
This person is on a mission.
A mission to kill, says Stockton Police Chief Stanley McFadden. The chief released this clip of the man they call a person of interest, quite possibly the serial killer that's linked to 7 shootings, all but one deadly.
We've seen this person of interest on more than one of the incidences, so it's absolutely someone we want to talk to.
The incidents, the chief says, date back to April of 2021, much earlier than investigators thought. And today we learn the first victim, a 40-year-old Hispanic man, was shot and killed, not in Stockton, but in Oakland, April 10th of last year. 6 days later, a black woman, the first and only female victim, was shot in Stockton, but she survived. The chief says she was homeless.
She was in her tent when she heard someone walking around her campsite. When she came out of her tent, she encountered someone holding a gun at her.
Fast forward to July of this year, some 448 days later, the suspect shot and killed again in Stockton, a male. Since then, 4 more men in Stockton have been shot and killed. The most recent murder happened 1 week ago. None of the victims was robbed or beaten. The average age is 42. Most are Hispanic men. All were alone in a dark area.
We've had male, we've had female, we've had different races. So at this time, we don't know exactly what they're targeting.
The chief says more than one suspect could be to blame, but for this person of interest, he notes his uneven stride and extremely upright posture. He's described as 5'10" to 6 feet tall with a thin build. Race unknown. Police say when he shot his lone female victim, he was wearing a COVID-style face mask. Stockton Mayor Kevin Lincoln rallied the community to stick together.
That's the least that we could do for these families, is help bring some sort of justice and closure to these families.
So far, no known motive, and the chief says ballistics evidence links all 7 cases. And today, that reward has increased to $125,000. Last night, when I was on the air with you two, it stood at $95,000. Businesses have put forward funds, and then just a few moments ago, the ATF announced an award for some $25,000.
So it's growing. All right. So we've heard before of attacks, say, on the homeless. Was the woman the only one who was homeless?
No, there were others who were homeless, but because there were also residents who were housed as well. They don't know the common link between any of these victims now, which makes it all that more difficult to figure it out.